Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're looking at the 5th Division Commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. This is the A+ studio of Vista, one of the greatest swordsmen in the One Piece series. We are led to believe someone who has challenged Mihawk for the title of greatest swordsman. Presumably he lost. And there's also a very cool little thing that if you see the end of the Summit War, you see that Vista and Yasop glare at each other, and it seems that there is some untold history between the two of them. So perhaps we'll get to find out something about that towards the end of the series, or perhaps not, because it seems that Ed Sheeran is looking towards finishing up the end of the series. So this is a 2-pack that is Vista and Speed Jill, and or Speed Jiru, as this says on it. Speed Jill is what the English terminology is, the translation. So that's the one that I'm going to go with. But we're only going to be looking at Vista just now. We'll be taking a look at Speed Jill a little bit later on. Now, this is a slightly larger box than usual, so I'm expecting Vista to be a little bit of a taller figurine, and oh my goodness, we have quite a lot going on here. Let's go ahead and we'll do this to reveal it for the camera. And there he is. There is our big old Vista, and this is number... Weirdly, they have different numbers. This is number 51 and number 27. This is number 51 of Vista and number 27 of Speed Jill. I'm not sure how that happens when the two of them are combined. Maybe they made more Vistas beforehand and then released Speed Jill as part of the 2-pack. And that is the only thing that I could possibly imagine. And I'm going to put this on its back to bring out the figure so that things don't fall all over the place. Now, it is said that Vista is slightly taller and roughly about the size of Jinbei. So we'll see if Vista is slightly taller than our regular WCFs. He is a really nice looking figure. The mustache reminds me, of course, of Gold D. Roger. Now, which one is it that goes with you? Is it this one? I think it might be. Have to work out what base goes with which. And there we are, that seems to fit nicely. And Vista obviously uses twin swords. And this should magnetize and attach on. Now, the cool thing about the A+ Studios is the weapons are never actually molded into the hands. The weapons are always separate, but they are made in such a way that they don't come off. So it allows you to reposition the blades in whatever way you feel like you want the blades to be, or the handles as such. Feels like I am rabbiting on. Aha, there we are. There's always a correct way to put them. And there is our Vista. Now, Speed Jill, he is going to go away, and he will come out a little bit later, because he is a later division commander. But for the moment, here is Vista. And Vista is quite a bit bigger than our regular WCFs. So let's go ahead and show him off. We'll do a 360 of him using our little mirror platform. And we're going to bring him forward just a little bit so that you can get a better look at him. I'm going to bring the camera down just a little bit. And there you are, you can see him. Now the swords really give a length to this character, because of the position the Vista is in, with both of his swords drawn, and it gives him sort of an illusion of being larger than what he actually is. Just realised that he's just off centre. That still isn't exactly on center, but it is good enough. Now let's do some size comparisons. Now I think the Vista might be one of the slightly taller figurines in terms of WCFs, and let's just do some comparison. Let's put him next to another fellow swordsman, Shiryu, from the Blackbeard Pirates, and there you can see the size difference between Shiryu and Vista. That you can see that the length of Vista is certainly a lot larger, but the top hat certainly does make Vista stand a bit head and shoulders above your regular WCFs, which is actually quite fine for me. Let's compare him to a slightly bigger A+ studio, the likes of Marshall D. Teach, and you can see that he certainly is comparable in the size range to Teach. You can see that Teach overall is bigger, but the top hat of Vista certainly does make him stand a little bit higher, and of course the breadth of Vista is by no means nothing to be sneered at. So this is a very, very cool figurine of Vista, and well, just because I enjoy showing it off, let's compare him to the 2nd Division Commander, Ace. You can see the Ace does come off as being a little bit shorter, but the base does elevate him up to around about the same base's height as Vista is. So this is a really good image comparison, I think, for Vista. The Vista is not supposed to be giant. He's not supposed to be in Whitebeard's scale, but he is certainly supposed to be slightly taller than what your regular WCFs are, or your regular one-piece characters, and there he is. So, with that said, folks, that is going to be it for this little video, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.